Good morning. How are we all doing today? So, little update from yesterday. Why I was sorting out my kernel compile on the compact laptop, the Pentium MX, the whole thing decided to die. Looks like heat-related issues. So some thermal paste is on order to try and fix that. But hey, we don't want to be waiting 3 days for thermal paste to turn up, do we? Boring. So I thought, why not get my i486DX machine working again? This little beauty has a 75 megahertz processor, 24 megabytes of RAM. It's going to be fun getting this working. All your beats belong to him, though, isn't that's the one you're going for, mate? This is the religion of the beetroots. How you doing, Exciting? You alright? Because of yesterday, though, we are going to compile Gentoo in a VM machine and then move it over just to give it a little chance. So the main issues we need to face are the fact that the 24 megabytes of RAM is very restricting. What we can do is set up a quick VM that will show this. Ooh. 3 AM is the perfect time for a hamburger, but you know what you really want? Kebab meat and chips, chili sauce. Perfect for a 3 AM munchy session. Let's go pop over into here though. So home imlo QEMU ls. Let's make a new image for this. So QEMU image create format QCal2 QCal2. Ooh. We'll call this 486.qcal2 and we'll give it 30 gig. Doesn't entirely matter. Right, let's emulate this. So system i386 CPU 486. We'll give it 4 cores and the memory. It's not going to see more than 4 gigs anyway, so let's just give it 4 gigs. Ooh. I feel for you, alright? Vertio cache equals off, and guess we need to set up the drive to boot off. So download, install x86. I think that's everything. Let me double check. QEMU system. Let's enable KVM. Right, that should work. Ooh. Too much memory for it? Yeah, apparently can't take 4 gig. Oh god, that first coffee's so good in the morning. I love how my stream is just decided to crash on my laptop. Well done. I think that's because I'm compiling Rust at the moment. But chat's working, and that's the most important thing. Right. Cool. CF disk. VDA. We create a DOS partition. We're going to be limited by the 4 gig rule for the BIOS, so we do a 1 gig partition at the start and 29 gig for the second part. So for those of you who don't know, the old BIOSes back in the day, like early 90s, late 80s, could only read the first 4.3 gigabytes of memory. So we used to make a separate boot partition that was sitting in the first. We used to make it in the first, 100 meg 256, depending on how much space we had. Because obviously you never know whereabouts the kernel is going to be written on a big, huge drive that was, say, like 8-10 gigs big. So this just gets around that problem. Obviously, we're going to guarantee it's always in the first 1 gigabyte of space. So let's write that to disk. Oh, my stream started working again. That scared the shit out of me. I just had QEMU just pop up right in front of my face. Right. Right, let's think how we're going to test this. So, do we go straight for XFS support? I say we go straight for XFS support. It's going to increase the kernel by a few kilobytes, maybe even a megabyte, but I think it's worth it. So we'll do it. So, make fs.x2 VDA1. And apparently CFS is what we're going for, but we want XFS. Let's mount these drives. I'm so glad I fixed that thing, so slash mount Gentoo gets created now. It was bugging the shit out of me for many streams. Okay. So we've got everything there. Let's go and download our stage. So my plan here is to try and keep this, I'm going to say stock as possible. It's not the word, probably the right word. So basically I'm not going to put any optimizations in just yet. I'm going to keep things nice and simple. My O2 default C flags, and just try and build a kernel. But it's just for this VM for now. We're not going to bother with making it for the laptop, just to see. Let's see where we start, and then we can try and trim back from there. That makes sense? It makes sense in my head, anyway. We'll go for OpenRC, though. I think that couple of megabytes you save not using systemd matters here. Just check out. Okay. Right, let's extract this. I'll have a little look at that image in 2 seconds, Xavier. Sorry. Saw the X and just went for it. Exactly. I did not mean to offend you by calling you that person. That is one big cup of coffee. I really hate Imgur though. Like, why can't you make things bigger? Like, easy. I should make my own image hosting site one day. Call it images.gentoo. .something. And then I'll make it delete any Gentoo screenshot that's used for bug reports. Could be a fun video actually to do that. What I need though is to get some web surfer going. Anyone know you can get a cheap or free VPS nowadays, which isn't the Oracle one? I suppose I could make it even more fun, do it off a Nintendo Wii. Make it a true MLO hosted server. Alright, so we've unpacked this. Let's copy over, resolve, config. And then archchar root. Excellent. Straight and dry, like warm apple pie. So we're just char rooting in, running emerge sync at the moment, just to get the package list built. Going to build the kernel from here, get our fantastic programs like grub installed. Now I do wonder if grub's actually going to be a little bit too memory intensive, I think is the word I'm going to use. I do wonder if something like Lilo or SysLinux would be better. But that is what this experiment's all about. Trying to work out what the smallest memory is going to be, but when we put it over onto the laptop. I suppose I could show you what laptop we're going to be putting it onto in a second. So, no. AWS Micro. Thank you very much. I'll check that out. I'll leave that open and I'll check that out a little bit later on, I think. Thank you for the tip. What I do kind of want it to do though is run Gentoo. Because it just seems lame to me to run anything on a non-Gentoo machine, you know what I mean? Right, what am I thinking? Toshiba. Bear with me, I'm just going to go and check what the model number is of this. T2130CS. Well, that was a very handy thing. It's I don't want the manual. Just show me what it is. Yeah, so it's a 486 DX. RAM's 8 megabytes with 16, so I think that's a 24 in it. My maths isn't very good. 1 megabyte of video RAM now. Flying. But yeah, 75 megahertz. Have I got an image of her? There's the beauty. Look at that. That little stunner. Sleeps right next to me, she does. Right next to me. And of course, you only want Gentoo Linux running on this, don't you? What else would you want? So, let's make it so. We want the kernel sources. She's got some thickness to her, isn't she? Let's put it that way. I mean, if you used it to hammer a nail into the wall, you'd be breaking the wall, wouldn't you? Yeah. And bearing in mind the walls where I am right now are 16th century walls. That's pretty impressive. Oh, I really wanted to go for a Wii, but then this tune came on. You can't leave for the Metal Gear Solid theme, can you? Well, actually, I think this might be the chase scene, isn't it? You know, the alert song. Invasion, that's what they call it. As I've said on stream many a time, I have left my ex-missus waiting upstairs for me while I started off an emerged world many times. I do not know how we lasted together for as long as we did, or how we ended up having kids. Oh. Qt Web Engine is, and WebKit GTK is definitely one of those where you just use the bin package.
Ted_Mall_01 is now following.
Thank you very much, Ted, for the follow. Always appreciated. Anyway, and you know full well at 306.52 that's going to fail. If it does fail at that one, it wasn't my fault, honestly. I'm very sorry. Once it gets over a couple of hours, it always just says anytime now. So when I did the Rust 38 days build, that was saying anytime now. From about the first day onwards. It's not very smart. I don't know actually where it gets its logic from, to be honest. Right, we're going to need a grub and XFS progs for now. I'm not going to install a logger just yet, just so we can keep that memory usage down a little bit. For programs like that, I mean, it depends how often you use it, to be honest. Like, if you're going to be using it daily, then yeah, it might be worth compiling it. But if it's just as a dependency for one odd thing, you might as well just bin package it. Right. I am going to have to go for a wee, though. I'll make a coffee while I'm there. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And what we got going on? I just use a normal, well, I've got a 42-inch TV with a very nice LCD panel. It's only 1080p, but the panel's very nice. I've not found many that compare to it. Not for worth upgrading. And then I usually have a side monitor as well, just for working. And then obviously the big TV is for watching TV, anime, stuff like that. But yeah, GCC 14 was stable this week. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. Huge news. Well done to everyone involved for making that happen. It's been a year of work, I think. But yeah, very impressive that we got that done. Huge shout out to Sam and Dilfridge for getting that last bit over the line, I guess. Okay, so we've got tools set. Let's go build a kernel. So as I said, I want to try and keep things as default as possible just to start with. And I'm going to build it for the VM just for now, because I don't think it's going to work at all. We'll build it for the laptop afterwards. So if I do make the make mod, oh sorry, make local mod config. That's what I want. Make local mod config. Oh my god. One coffee is not enough to start streaming with him, Make sure you have two, then start streaming. Who's messaged me? Oh, it's Damien. Oh, hello Damien, you're on the stream. Yep, so that must sound really bad to anyone. Just came in and heard me go, oh, it's Damien. At least me and you know why I said it. Right. Like that. I meant, oh, it's Damien. You'll be on stream in a second, so I don't need to type it out. But it did not sound that way. I don't generally feel bad saying the shit that I say to you online, but that one actually did. So I will apologise for that. Right. So, what I'm trying to say... Oh, God. So sorry. Right. Yeah, what I was trying to say is, remember last night it was going really slow, and then at that last point it just hung for ages, didn't it? Whole laptop died. So I took a look at it this morning, because last night obviously I just rage quit. Didn't really know what to do. It was 11 o'clock and I'm trying to get my sleep working at the moment. But I was looking at it this morning, it started working fine, all of a sudden switched off again. So it's obviously there's a thermal issue going on with it. I jokingly put it on in front of an open window just to see if I could get a rise out of some of the Gentoo devs. It worked. But obviously, I don't think it's the caps. I'm pretty sure the guy already replaced them. I think it's thermal. I'm going to have to take it apart. Now, what I have learned is no one's actually done a video on taking one of these apart. So it might just be nice to do it just for a documentation. The only problem is, though, is the channel memes to use the phone camera and do it shaky, so no one's going to enjoy it, but... Maybe one day I should get one of those GoPros that go on your head. Oh no, that won't work because I do that weird noddy thing, don't I? Yeah. We'll think about that. Right, let's... I do hope it's not the caps though, and it's true that the guy that gave it to me did replace them. Because I can't solder for shit. Right, let's go take a look at some of this. Right, we've built a kernel that's basically what is used on your desktop at the moment. Done a couple of tweaks, nothing major. Did he really? Yeah, see, I'm not professional at all. Part of my goal with the channel was always to make it like, you know, the old school. Record the fails, not professional. Because at the end of the day, like, everyone on YouTube pretends they know it all. But I don't want to pretend. Everyone knows I'm an idiot and I make mistakes all the time. It's more entertaining when you see the roughness and the fails and the stuff like that, I think. So we're going to build this kernel again. As I said, we'll see if we can boot that in the 24 megabytes of memory that we got. I'm pretty sure I know for a fact it won't, but hey, I could be wrong. So Darwin, as you missed the beginning part, what I've decided to do is I'm going to build it big, like, you know, default as default goes, and then put it back so it boots some 24 megabytes of RAM. So we can actually see where the things are that actually use all this memory up. Now, part of me wonders if Grub's a bad choice. So we might go and look into Lilo. Yeah, 24 megabytes. No way that live CD's fitting on there. Mainly because it hasn't got a CD drive. Now, I can build an uncompressed kernel around about 2 megabytes. I think, no, 3.1 is the lowest I've gone. With a modern 6.10 kernel. But yeah, definitely gonna be a bit interesting at doing it this way. So I'm going to check some emails quick while this builds. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. lot. 6.6 points already. I need to bump it up to like 12. Okay. So if I do DUH VM Linux, put the space in the right place, you can see our kernel is 28 megabytes. She ain't booting, boys. Let's try reduce that a little bit more, shall we? So basically, the Linux kernel has to be in RAM. It can't be swapped. What do you mean? How can it be any more horrible than what you do already to me? So right, we know already 28 megabytes is too big. Let's go take a look. See what we can do about this. I think let's just go straight in and change the optimize for performance to optimize for size. Let us rebuild. I'll take a look at some GCC 15 bugs later on when we're compiling. But, or maybe, depends how I feel. Oh, Damien, I didn't tell you, did I? My daughter rang me up this morning. Apparently she's ill. I mean, she's been ill since Friday? Yeah, Friday. But she's still ill today. But a weak younger generation, I know. But I was saying to her, I goes, but we've got buff money. And she was like, yeah, I know, but we can't go. I was like, oh. Then we found out we didn't have to walk to the shops the other day to get all the bits that we were going to have for dinner today, so then we cried a little bit. So, yeah. I had to end up sending her the money to make sure the biff money doesn't turn into vodka money. But that's my morning. How's your morning? Beetroot money. Oh yeah, definitely. Beetroot and vodka. I kind of want to try beetroot vodka. I mean, bearing in mind I'm not allowed to even have a glass of wine for Christmas Day here, I don't know what he would think if I said to him, look, I'm just making beetroot vodka. I promise I'm not going to drink it. Stupid rules. Oh, you're not watching that stupid guy who does the Twitch streaming, are you? Breaks computers. You just drop your kids off to church as well. Aren't you supposed to stay with them? No. I can't say much. I used to just drop them off at the door, then go to the pub. Great father I was. Great father to him. Oh god. Oh god. The suspense is killing me. actually leaning into the screen to read it. Oh my god, I can't believe how excited I am to hear this. It's quite worrying. What a good girl! Do me a favour and shake her hand for me. No, innit? That's the girl. That is a... You've raised a good kid there. How big was the bill, though? That's the main question. Did she take the biggest one? That's the only way you let her keep it. You're going to hell. Funny story about that though. One Christmas Eve we went out drinking. We always used to go out drinking Christmas Eve. Got absolutely smashed out of our faces. Me and my mates, like 7 of us, went out. Walked past the church, and they all wanted to go into the church for midnight mass on Christmas Day. I was weird then still. It wasn't, I wasn't going into it. But my mate went. He said it was hilarious. He goes, but then he said, as he came out, he saw a load of cards on the side. And he said, he was so drunk that he just picked one up saying, well, the vicar's getting cards, I'm having a card kind of thing. He took the card and he said he woke up in the morning, opened it up wondering what, just like vague memories of what happened, and he found £20 in there. He said he's never felt so guilty in his life about taking £20 and then spending it on cigarettes. Like, I mean, you could literally see in his face that he wasn't happy with what he done. He knew he was a prick, but he did it anyway because he was desperate. But he didn't mean to steal any money from the vicar. He just thought it was a Christmas card, on the day. But yeah. See, that's kind of how he sold it to himself, that he helped himself in need. But he said it didn't help with the guilt, and he said he's not the type of guy to do something and feel guilty normally. But that one hurt him. And rightly so, to be honest. I mean, it's a funny story, but he is a prick. Okay, let's see what the size of this kernel is now that we've reduced it. Okay, somehow we've made the kernel bigger. What? Huh? What? We've increased... The fuck? Huh? I don't understand. Right, let's... Let's rebuild this. All I did was change the compile type from OS to from O2 to OS. I don't. Huh? I wonder if I need to make clean it before I start. It really does today. Has he? I have never seen this before in my life. It always makes it smaller. Doesn't it? Or have I always just assumed it makes it smaller? I'm actually a bit speechless about that. Look, I can't even in my head think why. Only thing I've got is because I didn't run make clean before. Well, make clean before. VM Linux, the uncompressed version. So yeah, I'm DUing the uncompressed version, as you know, don't you? Not D. I'm DUing the. Really, I want this kernel to be about 5 megabytes. Oh. What an interesting discovery. I can't put this into words, what we just found. GCC 13. No K flag set, just switching O2 to OS. It's literally the same kernel. I wonder. Not sure. Shit, I hope. You know what? Bad shout, to be honest, just to see. Should we try that just to have a go? Let's see what happens when we rebuild this. Then we'll do a K-flags build on it in a second. See if it does change it. Have a quick check. Anything you need me to do? Oh, look at that monitor. Let's get that on.
People have been asking me, hey man, what's up with your boot sequence? Well, I don't know, just an HDMI cable, right?
Nice bit of grub.
It's automatically, it's dual boot.
Windows?
And I've decided that I'm going to boot Gentoo today. Right, you can see that the top marker is Gentoo. And let's see what happens when I do that, right? Whoa. It's gonna do its thing. Gentoo Linux, Plasma build, and it automatically logs in and loads on that screen. And this one turns off, and then I can close the lid and it stays running. Sweet.
Other than running KDE, that's a very nice setup. Ooh. Nothing interesting there. Yeah, see, look, it's smaller. Ah. Let's try what Darmian says. I think it's this in it, K-flags. Right, let's... Oh. Move config. Right, and then do... Oh, I like grub. Alright. Okay. Right, let's try a clean OS first. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, I found out my drive has 400 terabytes of write before it dies, so I've got probably another 3 decades left before I kill it. I'm on 74 in the first 10 years. And bearing in mind, I emerge eWorld weekly, and I build for many different types of systems. I'm quite impressed. But yeah, I use ButterFS now. It's just a bit easier. I'm fed up of dealing with ZFS issues. I need to get BTR backup working properly though. And find somewhere to send it to. ButterFS. It's just so much easier, isn't it, using Butter? It's like, I like the advanced features of ZFS. It's just I'm fed up of having to keep fixing random breaks every week, you know. Okay, if you could get Windows installed on this beauty, and a modern Windows, I would be very impressed. I'm doing it on a VM, but I am actually doing it. The actual install is going on. I want that tab for later. Here we go. So yeah, the actual install's going on this Toshiba 2130 Charlie Sierra. It is a i486 from 1992, 1991, I can't remember now, 1992, I just checked the description, and a massive 24 megabytes of RAM. The best bit you're going to love though, KM, is the fact that it's got 1 megabyte of video RAM. Oh, what a beauty. Easily be playing Crisis on this little bad boy. It's so fun. Yeah, you wouldn't even get the slideshow, would you? I don't think I have debugging information on. Good show. I could also do file, can't I? That'd tell me. Yeah, thank you for that tip. I do wonder if it's because I didn't run make clean before. No, that's the only thing that makes kind of sense. But debugging should be off. No, debugging won't be off. Because we build debugging directly into the Gentoo kernel now. Yes. Doesn't the debugging information it still gets loaded into the kernel though in boot time, doesn't it? I'm not actually sure. Alright, we're test 03 as well. Hang on. Let's just check these out first. And then we'll do that for the logs. These streams always go into some weird little tangent, don't they? Hi Lee, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing pretty fine. Other than the fact that my Pentium MX is not doing too fine. It dying of overheating issues at the moment. I'm hoping it's not a cap issue, because the person that gave it to me promised me they did the caps. So I need to take that apart, repaste it, check the caps out, make sure everything's okay. On the plus side, no one's done a proper teardown of this laptop, so look out for a. Did he? No, it died at the literal last hurdle. You know what? I wonder if it could run Half-Life 1. What is the specs of Half-Life 1, the original? I know we can play Doom. You know what? It might run. Yeah, you know what? The CPU's like half the thing, but I've got the RAM. I don't know if I've got the HVGA video card, but oh, you know what's happening later on. Might not be. It might be a little while. It might be a month before we try it. But we might actually be able to get this. Yeah, you just sort of the guy that's just here for being Lane, really. Make modules install. Wait, let's try a DU on that. Yeah, it's still larger, even with the clean. Let's try what you said. File. Not stripped. So you say if I use size, it will strip it. How do you make size go in normal people figures? Oh, yeah. Yes. Put the H in. I wonder what that would be. I mean, I suppose the only thing I could do is test it, but oh, the most minimum. I've made a kernel that's about 3 megabytes. We'll probably be doing that in a bit anyway. So yeah, watch this space. You'll see it. Okay, let's. let's do the lowest size kernel I've ever got to memory-wise to boot is 11 megabytes. Does that work? Oh, it's 24 megabytes. Well done, Damian. You've done something good today. That's your one of the day, isn't it? Who's a clever boy? Who's the clever boy? Right, so what do we do here? Shall we... We want to do 03. Fine, we'll do 03. I'd say so demanding, these viewers nowadays, aren't they? So I do K flags. Okay, right. It's a win-win for you today, mate, and it win-win. You know, I'm curious actually myself though. It's not a stupid idea. We could do an OZ as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Always appreciated.
Clara's Moden is now following.
That'd be too overpowered for this channel. We like weak machines there. And it's just random. I just can't believe that the size increased. Now, someone did write up some documentations on how to build a kernel for a system so old. If I remember rightly, it's the i486 kernel config. There she is. So yeah, this person here has listed all the information for how to make the smallest possible kernel. It won't fully boot Gentoo, but it gets you most of the way there. I built the image for it, and then I think I can't root my e-reader, so I've basically got a rootfs to do it. I just can't get it to load because I can't root my e-reader. and then I did something else. I was always thinking it'd be fun to make like a subscriber counter with one, because, you know, that's what the YouTubers do, innit? I mean, and that would be the coolest ever subscriber counter, an old e-reader just constantly updating. Maybe we'll take a look at it next week. I'm a little bit stuck with work at the moment, waiting for something to happen to be able to do some more. So we could do that. It might be better as a video idea, though. I've got so many videos to edit that I just can't be bothered. What I need is someone just to edit for me, but for free, because I don't make any money. I can't even pay you an exposure, really. Oh yeah, I need to hire someone for the thumbnails as well, but for free. And I'll probably need to hire someone just to do the speaking as well, but again for free. I always wanted to get one of those old, you know, the Samsung Snapdragon Chromebooks and install Gentoo on that. They're 50 quid to buy though, and it's ridiculous money for what it is. It's a pile of shit, really. It's just a cool ARM laptop. But I'd love to get Gentoo running on one day. It'd just be like, you know, one of those things that I've always wanted to do as a kid. I wonder how much they are nowadays. Let me go. Samsung. No, it won't be Snapdragon. It'll be Exynos on it. Exynos Chromebook. I think it's this one. Yeah, 2 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go pop that into eBay. I don't think they still make it. Oh, yeah, unavailable. So, if I put that in there. Yeah, see, look, the 50 quid. Oh, hello, £25? Parts only, what's the issue? Can't I fix that? It's just wiping the drive, isn't it? No, no charger included. Yeah, bugger that. See, I just think this would be a really fun one to get Linux working on. Well, Gentoo working on. Yeah, you can't see that they stole that. This is definitely the time when Samsung was stealing ideas from Apple. This was the Galaxy S2 era. Chrome bit. Let's have a look. I've not heard of this. Well, that's just work. I mean, I build digital signage for work nowadays, so don't know if that would excite me as much. Back in the day, it would have. Wait, oh, we're done. I got carried away there. Okay, right, let's check the size of this then. I'm really scared. It's... Have I done the K flags wrong? Oh yeah, I've done the K flags wrong. It's supposed to be the other way around. Oops. Oh, it's KC flags. Dickhead. So what we've learned is that if you incorrectly set the flags, it ends up being exactly the way it would be set as default. Who would have thought? Hello, economy, strip it now. I like to do the module bit, you know, it's force of habit. My OCD, it kicks in, you know. Oh. Oh, we're already at an hour and a half. Bloody hell. These streams have definitely got thingy. What's another good game that we could look into for these? I wonder if anyone did Breath of Fire. Alright, let's see if he's on a playlist. Oh, he's got loads of good stuff. So I've got a ADHD problem. What I do is I limit myself to 3 projects, sometimes 4, and then I can just cycle through those. It helps me, otherwise I just take on too much. I then stick everything else into a to-do list with notes of what I discussed. It does remind me, I wanted to check out a new program called Joplin. Looks rather good for as a note-making program. Where did I find that? Joplin desktop. Let's see if I can find out where it's stuck it into. No, it's Joplin. Well, that works. Oh, there we go. It just takes forever to load. Yeah, so it's just one of those little note-taking programs. It looks rather handy, just to be able to record when people, like, you know what it's like. What's the show? It's Bash with Starship on top. But yeah, so I'm planning on using this. I used to use a different program called Gentoo to do, but this one means I can just stick in all the logs that I've discussed on IRC. You know, just drop in all the chats. What's the most obscure platform I've ever touched? Ooh. With my hands, I've touched an S390, but actually worked on. First one that always comes to mind is the Jernida 820 that I installed Gentoo onto back as a kid. It was a little ARM device. Let me show you. Yeah, it's a little ARM laptop, netbook kind of thing. You know those little cheap things you get nowadays? But I've got Gentoo running on this one, so that was a kind of challenge. That was back before I knew what I was doing, you know? Back when you're just kind of messing around, getting things working. I think that's probably one of my weirdest Gentoo installs ever. But obviously, you know, I've done the PS2 and stuff like that, so other people might think of other things being my weirdest. I think it was about a 3-inch screen. Does it say? It's a strong arm CPU. What was strong arm? I can't remember. Is that like one of the original, like ARM? I think that's ARM 4 in it. No, it doesn't seem to say the size. Where's my QMU gone? This one. No. Right, there we go. Right. That makes it 32 as well. So, back in the days when we used to make funny names, I bet someone did that on purpose. So yeah, we've discovered that O3 and OS are the same size? What happens if we change this to OZ? I don't know how this stream's become a messing around with kernel optimizations as much as it has, but hey, I'm here for the ride. So OZ will literally do everything it can, even if it means, you know, taking an extra 30 minutes to compile just to save 2 kilobytes. So I named my computers after Peppa Pig characters. I think I've been doing that since 2009. I've actually run out of Peppa Pig characters to use now, so I've switched to Ben and Holly recently. I've currently got Wise Old Alf and Princess Holly in deployment. I'm going to go and take... I thought about using Pokemon, but Peppa Pig characters just sound funny, innit? You know what it's like? It's so hard to think of a naming scheme. So I was thinking about how Debian used Toy Story, and I thought, I really like Peppa Pig, so do the kids, let's name them all after Peppa Pig characters. Yeah, that's my son's computer. My daughter's obviously Peppa. Chloe is Cousin Chloe. And Amy is Candy Cat, mainly because she hates Candy Cat. And I'm a bit of a prick. I'm just going to go for a wee, I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So Mummy Pig's machine is obviously the ex-missus, and my work laptop's called Mr. Ball. Right. Oh, and the server is called Miss Rabbit, because obviously she was the character that used to do all the work. So why does everything go? So the only kernel size that's smaller is 02. What the fuck? I don't honestly understand. Let's strip this kernel down anyway. So for those who don't know, there's a command in the kernel called make tiny config, and it's basically the smallest config you can get for Linux. It builds with support for nothing, but it's just basically the smallest you can go. So you need to have good hostname schemes. You got to think of your favourite TV show. Don't be like the weirdos though. Like everyone does, like, you know, Viking gods, you know, like your Thors and your Odins and stuff like that. That's lame. You got to do, you know, your daddy pigs and mummy pigs. Okay. So we're basically going to steal this guy's config as a template and then build it for our needs on top. So, first thing I need to change is put a local version in, put your name in, got to be done. General setup and configure standard kernel features. And we're at A. Print K. Where's print K? Anyone see it? Oh, I want multiple users. Can't see print K anywhere. There it is. You don't need init RAMFS support. Processor types and features. Port rate 60X. I don't think I need the LDT. Let's have a look. Linux can use user programs and store a per process extension thing LDP using. Right, I'm going to add it. But I'm not going to turn on math simulation because I've got an FPU. Yeah, sure. Remind me in a second, Tacky, on. Oh, I think I wiped it by mistake. We can do it on OS though. And O2. I don't don't need any power management. I need ISA support though. Where's block support? Right, where are we going? So, under bus options, yeah, turn on the bus layer. Right, okay. Then I can turn on acceptable, and I want to turn on alpha binaries. Okay. Under SCSI support, so that'll be under here. SCSI general. Okay. And then under serial ATA. Under serial ATA, turn on ATF SFF support. Done. Where's the music go? Let's go for some. Right, sorry, I was miles away. It was blocked out of view, mate. Blocked out of view. I think I had it highlighted, that's the word, but... right, generic platforms. And then... legacy. I think that's it. Then I want to enable the keyboard, so let's input devices. Okay, that's that. Then we go to character devices, enable TTY. Yes. Okay. Do I need? Yeah, that's what I need. Then finally, file systems. I need second support, and I also need XFS support. Procedurals. Need proc. This. Do I need this? I don't know. Oh. Don't think I need the Windows stuff, so I'll leave that off. I think that's everything. Should I put in... Let's not put in virtualization support just for yet. Yes, I have actually tried iPod Linux before. Back on the old click wheels. We used to play Doom on that. It's a bit lower than that. You need to do... if I remember rightly, it works fine with this. There's a little mention of it there. Change physical address where the kernel was loaded. This part, you mean, yeah? Is there any point in changing that, Clara? I need one of those PCIe fault finder thingies. They're really handy, they are. I mean, let's go for it. I mean, what's the harm? So if I go... Oh, it's processor features. This one here. 0x4. How many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's double check that. 1, 2, yeah, 5. 1, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey? Okay. This should be basic kernel. Let's go check out here. Is there anything? I think that's it. So let's... Right, netns. So if I do F8, network namespace it is. Is it there? General namespaces support. Okay. I think that's it. Yes. Right, so let's do make J4. Hi Tommy, how's it going yourself? Yeah, not too bad. The alignment as well. I'll have a look at that one in a second. I'm not too sure. I'm not a kernel expert. I'm more the software side. It's Sunday, Tommy. I'm still looking for a VPS, by the way, though. I can find lots of free ones, but not lots of free ones that will run Gentoo. I broke a Pentium MMX laptop last night, so today I'm going to break a i486 laptop. That's kind of my plan. $10 a year, that's really good. They've gone down. Is that really? Mind sending that link over, please? Ah, nice. I mean, I could look into using the free one with Oracle again. Okay, so that's everything installed here, I believe. Now, if we do DM Linux, my kernel's 4.1 megabytes. It's a really good deal, isn't it, really? I have got a video on stream of me converting it to Gentoo, but they delete it rather fast every time I do it. I don't know how to get it to stay as an Oracle thing. VM Linux 6.6.62 / Gentoo / Imlo. So now I can do a grub install. VDA 1. Let's say VDA. To be honest, £6 a month's still good, isn't it? I used to get like 5 gig for, so yeah, like 5 to 10 gig for $5 a month. Prices have gone way down. I'm going to check that one that Lee said about though. That sounds pretty decent though, $10 a month. I mean, I have to check the sizes, make sure it works for me, but now, the person that donated this already set the name, so we can't change that. So this one is called Zuzu Zebra. I suppose we should get fast fetch on here as well, shouldn't we? And B-top. Let's just do it fast for now. Oh, $10 a year. Send me those links, boys. Send me those links. Checking out that link that you just sent over now. Thank you very much for that. Not that I've got $10, but you know, maybe one day. This one here, yeah. Ah, well, still $22, so $23 a month's not too bad. Then I looked at the RAM, 512 megabytes. Yeah, maybe not good. Oh no, there's cheaper ones. I mean, to be honest, these aren't bad. Let's check out Tommy's one. That is rather good, isn't it? I could just stick that in the EU somewhere. I don't really need UK speeds. I still, what's it annually? £49 a year. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Really good specs though, I'll give them that. I'll take a look on web hosting load talk later on. Where's this? There we go. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but I don't pay for electric at the moment, so... Brucey! I was thinking about doing that. I've got what have I got? I've got something. I've got a laptop anyway that would work. I think it's an i5. Probably Broadwell. But I was thinking about... You don't give me ideas. Oh, we could do it on a Raspberry Pi 1. Oh, you're giving me stupid ideas now. My friend used to have a Colo. Sorry, bear with me. So yeah, what do we do? Do we get an old Raspberry Pi 1 to do it? Do I get a new power? What else have I got? Oh, we could look on... There we go. $10.99 per year. That's not bad. Oh, here we go. Oh, $13 a month. Yeah, fuck that. Fresh roasted host and the names you get at these places. Hello, 1 gig of RAM, 2 euros a month. Hello, hello. Now we're talking. Oh, it's fucking open VC. $6 a month's not bad though. Security? What's security? No, they didn't make a solo providing the dual Core 2 Duo and Core 2 Quads. That'd be amazing. Core 2 Duo website hosting. Like, that's literally this channel, innit, you know? See, that's the kind of server you want. A bit of grunt, but not too much grunt. Please don't access the web server during the hours of update. That'd have to be one. Oh, that's more than enough. Hey, what? Oh, you're giving me a free VPS. I'm really interested, Tommy. But oh, you know, everyone's exciting me. You know what? Oh no, Lee wins. 128 megabytes of RAM. Now listen, guys. There's only so hard I can get right now reading these comments. But Lee, can we install Gentoo on the OpenWRTS router? I'd want it to be segregated from your network. But yo, how about this though? How about this? 3 systems running as a CDN network. Yeah? Yeah? You just gotta pray to God you don't hit the MIP server. Hang on, I've got a MIPS board somewhere. Ooh. It's terrible, isn't it? I hate you, Boot. Okay, right. So, guys. First of all, Tommy, thank you very much for the offer. I might take you up on this after I've done the stupidity. We'll talk later on. Thank you. Damien, I'm actually kind of interested in that just for the lols. But I have that MIPS board. I think I could get this to work on it. Like, I'm not very good with U-boot, but I think I've improved enough to the point where I could have. What do you think is a little side project for the streams next week that we try and do it in between work? Did I set a password on this? Okay. So I should now... what do I want? Where's he gone? Let's turn off this and turn it to IDA. So HDA. I might need to do... I don't like U-boot at all. It's just, you know, sometimes you can just understand how it works altogether. I can't find that documentation that takes me from noob level to intermediate. I just can't. And it's a common occurrence with all embedded people. They just don't understand it well enough. And these people are, like, you know, fixing the real bugs with MIPS and stuff like that. They can't figure it out. Now, what chance have I got? Okay. So I think I need to add a little bit more support into this. Thank you very much for the follow there, IBM. Lovely name as well. Hey, I got in there first. Yeah, thinking about it, what's my MIPS board got? Dual core, dual threaded MIPS. Clocks are yeah, but what's the memory? There we go. Oh. It has not got 2 gigabytes of memory. Oh, 2 gigabits. What's 2 gigabits in real memory? Is that 256? Lee. Now, you know I'm a kind of crazy guy. I would run Gentoo on a router with a lamp stack on top. I think 2 gigabits is 256 of memory. I need to have a look. Right, I think I need to add support for the Intel. So if I do... How do I enable... How do I enable this? Let me think. I'm probably missing a setting. So what's this called? PIX3. I think it's PIIX3. Intel? Thank you, Ivy. Yep, that is exactly what it is. What a guess, though. 256. You saved me having to have a look in a second. Oh, my foot's gone funny. Right, how do I enable the hard drive? PCIe support? There she is. Okay, right now if I rebuild this kernel with this, I think she works. I'd imagine an ARM. Probably ARM 6. No, it's quite new, isn't it? So it'll probably be a a brand new ARM, like a Snapdragon. Literally has your name on a hard drive. This is what I love about low spec machines. It pushes you to think outside the box way more than a modern day machine will ever take you. Oh, I must be thinking of a different one then. 2012. So that's either an ARM 5 or an ARM 6. I think they're probably... No, we're pushing on to ARM 6 then. ARM 7 was out. Right. Now, if I exit power off... Boot C... Has it found the hard drive? Oh, it's found the drive. Unknown device, though. Let's get some music going. Not that one. London Winter Jazz Collection. Takes you back to the days, doesn't it? Alright, let's try wiping all this shit again. Okay, so it can't find the hard drive. I thought I found it. I obviously didn't. Emilo's an idiot. So let us try. $42. Yeah, I'm using DOS. I hope I'm using DOS. Yes, I'm using DOS. At a generic. That's an ACCP. Did I give it partition support? I tried that part. Well, back in the Nokia day, it was... do you want me just to say it for you? Him and I was an idiot. There you go. Just click that, record it, job done. Please send £100 per message as royalty fees. Yes, I'm just using ATA generic. Let's go take a look. Anytime, Damien. Anytime. Come on, do you want me to... I think you should do it. I want £100 of beetroot. Oh. Looks like I've never been booting from Where's all this stuff? What am I doing? What? Why has my kernel disappeared? I think I got that working. I'll double check though. Where's my kernel? Something weird's happened. That might mean... I don't know. No, I didn't enable that. I wonder if that's it. I enabled generic, I didn't enable disk. Well, now it's all back. What? Somehow this is Damien's fault. Right, let's try powering up again. Oh, we moved. We've moved. I don't know what's happened, but we've moved on. Right, let's let that boot for a second. You sure it's hung? Of course you want Gentoo on your VPS, Tommy. Everyone wants it. Oh, I unset that one. I do normally leave it in by mistake, but I actually remember for the first time in my life. Oh. I haven't enabled SMP support. I feel like that's changed the error slightly. This is when you kind of wish you had an init RAM FS so you could poke about. Okay. Let's try. I feel like I'm missing an option. I feel like I'm missing a lot of sanity as well. Here we go. Have I done something? That feels like that's doing something. Or would you reckon that's hung? No, that's still running, isn't it? It's just calculating the service dependencies. I think we've done something. I'm gonna go for a wee, see if it changes. Ain't doing anything. I don't know. Look, it's done the... Let's go look at the handbook. See... Where all stage 3s are boot agnostic. You just tell it what to do. You might need to set up the grub use flag with the PC. So grub platforms equals PC. You might need to set that up. Should be set by default. Someone suggested it on YouTube. I was just going to check it out later on. But I do agree, it does always sound like a scam. I wonder if we go and check to make sure all this stuff happens. I think that's the next play. I mean, this is clearly doing nothing. So let's go and do that and enable enable everything and see what we can take away after, I guess. Dread to think what size we're actually hitting now. Does that make sense, Damian? Cool. You reckon? Let's go and check out what's in there. Oh, I think I did see a Futux thing in there, actually. You might be right. I'm glad you're here today. Okay, if we... Here we go. Yeah, look, enable Futux support. You might be right. Is there anything else here? Systems S support, yeah. Should I... You reckon I'd be better off just enabling nearly everything here? I mean, I don't need you that, do I? But... Ooh. What would you reckon? Should I just leave it here? See if it reports any other issues? Let's go and check. Generic. Where's the generic settings? At the top there. Maintain a dev system, yes. Auto mount. That probably wasn't helping. There's the one you said earlier. I say that's the problem. Enabling him a bit more might hurt because the RAM usage might go. I reckon we stay here, and then if it fails again, we just enable it all. I think that's the play. I'm a little bit excited to see this. He says worrying about speed and sizes when he's enabled XFS in the kernel. Okay, so that's this done. Making store. Right, so if I power off now. Oh, it's because it's the read only again. Gotta remember to change that. Well, that changed to bugger all. Right, let's then try. Bugger it, Tommy. All my production servers run Gentoo. I also run GCC 15 on my production work server. You know, I'm a special kind of guy. You got it on, have you? Excellent. You can tell that Damian really wants it to be the web server. He's gone from 0 progress to loads in a second since this chat. Well, if you're good, Tommy, you'll never go offline. Dare I say it? Is there a skill issue going on? Hey, what? I've got to do the maintenance. Hey, Temple OS is one of the most securest platforms in the world. Oh, I think my person that comes and check to make sure I'm still alive is just about to come, so I might have to drop off very quickly. Just the microphone. I'll be back in a second when he does. What's all in one support? Ooh, save 7k. I think that's everything I need. I don't think there's anything else. Any other ideas? Event FD. Hello, model. How you doing, mate? That's the one. You can't get hacked or anything like that. Although there is still a, I think Meltdown still works on this. I can never remember which one Meltdown and Spectre is. It's been so long. To say one affects all CPUs, one only affects Intel, doesn't it? I wonder if enabling generic x86 support would do anything. Oh, bugger. Enable... event FTP. I think I've got everything there, haven't I? Yeah, event. Oh! Nice one, thank you. I missed that one. Where's Gentoo? PS3s are a little bit too advanced for my liking. Give me a PlayStation 2, you know what I mean? I like MIPS. None of this boring PS3 stuff that you know, what the kids play with. How you doing, model, anyway? At least you got one working. It feels like the entire kernel's rebuilding now. Very nice, very nice. You finally got off building locally. Says the man that does streams of old machines building natively. Yeah, I suppose when I say it like that, it does feel a bit hypocritical. Very nice, very nice. Got some big Catalyst news coming soon. I can't share it just yet, but you'll be very excited to hear it when it comes out. Little teaser for you, up and coming. Oh, it's only at 4.5 megabytes, like, bugger all really, innit? Okay. What are we up to now? Oh, it's gone midday. I have to start thinking about some dinner soon. Come on, boot my boy. Still doing it. Let's leave this running for about 5 minutes, see if things changed. I know what I could try, hang on. Let's change the CPU. Oh, bollocks. Nice! Welcome to the club. Okay, I've changed things now. I'm still getting an error, but I've changed the error message. Well, I've added to the error message. Let's leave that running for 5 minutes. I'm going to go and check my emails again. See what goes on. Hey, we're going for the chill vibe here, you know? Model goes for the meth head vibe. And I love it when I go over there. It's a bit different. Now this is a bit of a long shot, but remember I didn't enable maths emulation. I think the code for QEMU doesn't enable it either. Let's try enabling it. If this fails... Once I boot the first time, it will... it'll let me use grub. Why was that freezing? Hello? I miss Lilo though. This like just hung? You gonna do anything? Hello? Hello? I think is that enough? Oh, yeah, boot. Thank God that's no longer in the handbook. It's taken me years to get rid of that thing, but so glad it's finally gone. He thought you weren't here. He's coming for a bit of peace, Narmian. No, it's not liking this, is it? I don't know what's gone on. So, here's my plan. I'm going to go and send this config over to someone who is the closest I've got to a kernel expert. And then I'm going to take a little break, get some food and stuff. So... Oh, sorry, Damian. Apologise. I was really looking forward to talking to you, to the model. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and take a break for a couple of hours, and we'll pop back. I don't know if we're going to do more 486 or if we're going to look at the MIPS board just for something different to do today. Doing too much of the same task gets me. So I'm going to thank you all for coming along today. It's been a blast for 3 hours. We've learned a lot about the kernel. Thank you, Clara, as well. Absolutely needed your help today. I wouldn't have got this far without you. Thank you, model. I've learned from the best. So we should hopefully get one a bit later on today. Say 2-3 hours after I've done some dinner and that, and a break. Probably a little old man nap. You know, I'm getting on a bit now. Model knows what I was on about. You need to have a little lay down, don't you, when you get to a certain age. So no, thank you, Clara. Absolutely, I definitely needed this help. Couldn't have done it without you. But yeah, for now, peace and keep compiling.